For this tutorial we need a PEX ice maker supply line, a 3/8 by 3/8 inch shutoff valve, a 5/16 by 1/4 inch reducing coupling, a 3/8 by 1/4 inch female coupling, and a 1/4 inch compression coupling. First, cut the ice maker supply line into two parts. Connect one of the halves to the water supply. You may put the sealant, but make sure you tighten it enough so that there is no leak at all. This is the pipe which is used to connect to the E-spring. You see, thin one is the outlet from the E-spring and the thick one is the inlet into the E-spring. Cut a 2-inch portion of the thick tube. This is the 2-inch cut portion of the thick tube. Connect the thick tube to one side of the shutoff valve and cut portion to the other side. This is done so that you can stop the water supply to E-spring when you need to change the cartridge. See, the valve is now connected in between the thick supply pipe. Connect the 3/8 by 1/4 inch female coupling to the other end of the thick pipe coming from the shutoff valve. This is how the shutoff valve and connected coupling looks like. Now connect the open portion of the ice maker supply line to the other end of the coupling, and this completes the E-spring inlet supply connection. Now let's work on the refrigerator inlet. The thin tube which is the outlet from the E-spring needs to be connected to the refrigerator inlet. For this we use a 5/16 by 1/4 inch reducing coupling. Connect the thin tube which is the E-spring outlet to one side of the coupling and other remaining half portion of the ice maker supply line which we cut earlier to the other side of the coupling. We are now ready to connect the refrigerator to E-spring. On the left you see the connected E-spring outlet and on the right you see the refrigerator inlet. We need to connect them. Use 1/4 inch compression coupling to connect both of them. With the compression coupling in between, E-spring outlet is now connected to the refrigerator inlet. The installation is now complete. One with the valve is inlet into the E-spring, other one which is a thin pipe is the E-spring outlet connected to the refrigerator. Let's go to the other end of the pipe which will be connected to the E-spring. Finally connect that end to the E-spring, connect the unit to the power, and you are good to go. Thank you for watching this tutorial.